How do you create a video from a sound file? So maybe you're a podcaster and you want to promote your podcast by creating those little videos with a sound wave on them. Or maybe you just don't want to get in front of camera. So you've recorded you speaking into your phone. How are you going to put that online? I'm going to show you a tool called Headliner that lets you create an animated video with one of those moving sound waves and moving text that can help you do just that. But first of all, we need to create a background for that video using Canva. Here's a tutorial on how you can do that. The first thing you'll need to do is create an image that's going to be the background of your Headliner video. So I've made a start on this in Canva already. I'm using the Instagram template size, the Instagram post template size. I've brought in my headshot of Sasha already. Now I want to add a speech bubble. So I'm going to go in and choose one. I just searched for bubble under elements, and this is the one I want to use. And I just need to do a little bit of work to make it fit in with the style. So firstly, I want to flip it so that it actually looks like it's coming out of her mouth and not from somebody off screen. I want to position it. I want it to be quite big because there's a lot of text that I want to appear in this speech bubble when we bring it into Headliner. The other thing is, if you notice, look, it stands out quite a lot because it's black against that background. So I can choose my color. I'm just going to use one of the document colors so that it fits in quite well. So that's it. I've got my image now. I just need to download it onto my computer so that I can use it when I create my Headliner video. Now you're ready for the Headliner app. All you need is your audio file and that background that you've created in Canva, and you're good to go. Here's how to do it. After you've signed up for Headliner, log in and you get all these options. And what we want to create is an audiogram. The first one to do is to upload a file. I created one earlier of Sasha, so I brought that in. If I scroll down, select audio transcription, because that way it's going to try and transcribe the audio that you've added. It won't be perfect, but it's a good starting point. Choose your language. And click Next. Now, if you haven't already edited your clip down, you can choose the section that you want to use. I've already just imported the section that I wanted to turn into my Headliner video and click Next. The aspect ratio defines whether your video is going to be horizontal, square, or vertical. And we know that I created a square image in Canva, so that's the one we're going to go for. Next, you can choose your wave style. So this will actually move alongside the talking. So there's lots of different types that you can go for. I kind of like the line. You can also select a color. If you know your brand colors, you can type that in here too. You can choose where you want your wave to go. You can make it bigger or smaller, and we know that in my image, which I'm going to add in a second, that we have Sasha on this side, so I'm just going to make it appear at the bottom here. If I click Add Image, we can upload the image we created in Canva. So this looks good. We've got our sound wave here, not interrupting Sasha. We've got this area that we want to put the captions in. Now click Create Project, and it will just take a moment or two to transcribe those captions. Now it's created the project. As you can see, we've got the transcription here, and it's far from perfect. I'll need to do a little bit of editing on this before I do anything else. So I'm just going to pause the video while I do that, because it's boring watching me type. I've edited the subtitles now. Let's just play it through so you can see what it looks like before I style that text.
Putting this strategy together and putting it in place, you're going to increase your reach, you're going to increase your views, engagement.
So you can see that the text appears in this little black box at the bottom. What I need to do next is put it into this speech box. To start with, I'm going to click on the A. That brings me into my text, styles and animations pane. The first thing I can do is I can just lift this up into the box, and I can change the size of the box, squeeze it down into so it fits into my section. but it's still got the black background on. Don't want that. If I go into custom, I can change a few things. So I can change my font if I want to, but most importantly, I want to change the color of my text. And I want to change the color of the background. So I just want to go white for that. Now we can see the text appears there. I do like animations will highlight words as they're spoken. So I'm going to switch that on. And I can choose what color the highlighted text is when it goes through. So maybe we'll actually choose an orange for that. Just be aware that because I've changed the text slightly, that the timings may change, but that's okay, because if you think about it, people who are watching the text appear are probably not listening. Let's click save. And we'll just bring this back so we can watch it through.
Putting this strategy together and putting it in place, you're going to increase your reach, you're going to increase your views.
Okay, and all that's left now is for me to export the video. And here's the finished video.
Putting this strategy together and putting it in place, you're going to increase your reach, you're going to increase your views, engagement, shares, your email subscriber list, your messenger subscribers, and also really importantly, a retargeting audience as well.